Hi y'all, it's Becky Raisler. I have Becky's Journals now on YouTube and on Instagram. Today I'm going to show you my new journal. I made the cover before the first of the year, but things happened and I didn't finish it. But here it is. This is doesn't have a name, but she's pink, and I put. I was going to keep this is made from an old book, and it's quite large. The size on this one is 9.5 inches tall and 6.25 inches wide. And it has 2 signatures that are sewn in with the 5-hole pamphlet stitch. And this is the first time I've ever done a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. And I did it because of the length, the height of the book. I needed something, I wanted it more sturdy. And it's got a 2-inch wide spine that I made. The original book had about a 1/2 inch spine. But I was going to keep the cover on the old book, but then it once I got the new spine put on, it was too dirty and ugly looking, so I covered it with fabric, and then I made a pretty topper to go on there with lots of vintage fabrics on there. This book it's finished as far as what I'm going to do to it. I've reached a point in my journals where I'm ready to move on to the next thing, and I'm starting to get antsy wanting to do something different. And that's what's happened here. I've got lots of interactive elements and tons of pockets. I didn't count them all up, but tons of pockets and tuck spots. Lots of laces and fabrics throughout. I just like a lot of texture, but most of the laces are vintage. Some of them are new, but most of them are vintage. I've put something in every one of the pockets, but I did not decorate the ephemera that was in the pockets. I just put some plain things that could be created by the next person, or if I ever decide to go back and work anything in, I can decorate the ephemera. But I've got true vintage ephemera mixed with new ephemera that I have made. Some of the, oops, that goes in there. Sorry about that. Some of the ephemera that's in there is finished out. This is how I like to do my journaling cards. This is made with a masterboard that I just cut up. I made a masterboard on top of some pink copy paper. And this is how I like to do my journaling cards. But then I left some that were kind of plain to tuck in there, and there's lots of room to add more in the tuck spots. The papers that I used in here are a mixture of vintage book pages that I cut to size, and scrapbook paper, and just all kinds of things that I could have that I could use in there. This is a flip out here with just a collage decoration on the front, an envelope that I made right there, and then a little journaling card tucked inside, plus some hand-dyed paper tucked into the envelope flip out. This flips up. Lots of writing space and space to add your own decorations, or if you wanted to turn it into an art journal, you could put something a protective sheet behind it, and then use wet media on top of it if you wanted to. Here's another one of my journaling cards that I made. This pocket was made with a vintage doily. This is a coffee table book page. This right here, the center of the first, is made with a large full-size oval doily that I glued to the back of some pink copy paper and then collaged in the front, added lace all around the edges. I like to do something special in the centers of my signatures and at the very front and back of my journals. This has, let's see, 10 pages in each signature. So that is a total of 40 pages. I'm sorry, that's times 4. So that'll be 80 pages front and back. 20 times 4, 80 pages front and back. There's a belly band made with lace and a couple of interesting things that I came up with to tuck in there to play with. This is a hidden paper clip that I've got there. The back of the hidden paper clip. Lots of lace and edges. Tuck spot. Some cards to play with. They have been started but not finished. This book would be great for somebody who hasn't been into journaling very long, or has always journaled in a different type of book. This is hand-dyed paper. I use a multiple different types of media to dye the paper, and I do have a video on how I dyed the paper. This is a vintage postcard from Paris. Tug spot made with vintage fabrics and laces. Corner tuck spot, corner pocket with just some cards that are ready to be finished out. This one has a side pocket there with cards that are unfinished. This flips down for a secret writing spot. Oh, and this opens up. It's made with a large envelope. And this is just a card that I have begun but not decorated. That goes in there. This is a little notebook. Another tuck spot in the corner. This is hand-dyed doily that was made into a page. Another one of the doily centerpieces for the signature. Tuck spot. If you think you might like this one, just send me a direct message. Email me if you know my email. This is a fold out here that has some things that I put in there. This is some vintage paper that I turned into a journaling card. And that's vintage sheet music, that page's extension. This pocket is made with a hanky, a vintage hanky. Here's another fold out card inside there. And then we've got an envelope on that side right there. Pocket on that side. And that folds out like that. And then this one opens up like this, the envelope. And the last page is a pocket with some more hand-dyed paper. This was dyed with Kool-Aid, pink lemonade Kool-Aid. And then and that's it. Let me know what you think about it. Be sure and like and follow me on YouTube at Becky's Journals. Come see me again. Bye-bye.